Happy Monday, welcome back to my channel. My name is Daria, and today's yoga practice is a grounding 30-minute Vinyasa flow. This is for the full body and it's perfect for all levels. All you'll need is yourself and a yoga mat. If you enjoy this practice, make sure to go down below after the video's over and give it a like and subscribe to my channel because that really supports me. But let's get started. Start by settling into a comfortable seat in Sukhasana, easy pose. Take Gyan Mudra with both hands, so connect the tips of the thumbs and the index fingers, and then keep your other fingers straight but relaxed. And bring your palms to face downward on your thighs, finding some grounding right away. Close your eyes and begin to settle, just drop. Feel your sit bones grounded to the earth, equally, evenly supported. Let your spine grow taller and relax your shoulders down your back. Soften the muscles in your face, your neck, and your jaw. Take an inhale, expand your lower belly, and root down as you fill up. When you get to the top of your inhale, exhale and send the breath up and out the crown of your head as you grow taller and lighter. Inhale to ground, and exhale, find lightness. Deepen the breath and maybe start to turn on your Ujjayi breath. Find a slight constriction in the back of your throat and exhale through your nose with oceanic sound. Today's practice is focused on grounding, both physically and mentally. We hear the word grounding so often in yoga, maybe so often that it starts to lose meaning, or we stop hearing it with meaning. So as you continue to breathe, consider, what does grounding feel like in your body? And what does it feel like in your mind? Maybe it feels like the equal balance between steadiness and lightness. Or maybe it feels like surrendering to gravity, finding stability, security, and connection. Whatever it feels like for you, stay with this feeling of grounding as we begin to move. Blink your eyes slowly open and make your way to tabletop with shoulders above wrists and hips over knees. Step your right foot out to the side and plant your whole foot flat on the ground. And we'll take a thread the needle variation here. Inhale to reach your left fingertips up high, and exhale, thread the needle. Send your left arm through and bring your left shoulder and cheek all the way down to the mat. Let this be easy, a gentle twist. You can leave the right hand planted, or you can take the arm forward, or maybe reach all the way up and around for a bind. Breathe into the compression along your left shoulder and maybe the gentle stretch down the side of your right leg too. Bring your right palm back down to the mat. Inhale to lift your left fingertips high, and exhale, return to tabletop, bringing your right knee back down. Change. Step your left foot out in line with the hip, ground the foot, and inhale to lift right fingertips high. Exhale, thread the needle. Take whichever arm variation you prefer, and then settle. Maybe for today's practice, focus less on any twisting action and more on sinking into the stretch, letting gravity do the work into the right shoulder. Good. Bring your left palm back down under your shoulder if it's not there already. Inhale, reach your fingertips high. And exhale back to tabletop. Bring your left knee in. Crawl your fingertips forward and move into puppy pose. Keep your hips stacked over your knees. And maybe you come down just to your forehead and stay active through your fingertips. Or if it's accessible, you can bring your heart and your chin down. With each exhale, soften your chest closer to the earth. Breathe along the entire back line of your body. Feel your spine lengthen in both directions and feel your heart melt. Slowly walk your fingertips back up to tabletop and then sit your hips back for child's pose and take a cleansing breath here. Tuck your toes, press into your palms actively, and lift your hips up and back for downward facing dog. Take any movement here, as always, just to settle in. Maybe walk your dog, bending into one knee and then the other. Send some special awareness to your hands and your feet. See how solidly rooted you can be, connected to the earth at these 4 points of connection, the 2 hands and the 2 feet. And then feel each tinier connection between your skin and the mat, all the places you can press into. And notice that the more you press into the mat, the more length you can find along your spine and the higher your hips lift up and back. Inhale, look forward, and exhale, travel to the top of your mat for Ragdoll Pose, keeping your palms firmly rooted as you make your way there. For Ragdoll, hinge from the hips and let your torso get so heavy. Bend into your knees. Send the crown of your head toward the floor. Grab for opposite elbows or interlace your hands behind your head. Check in with your neck. Let it stay in line with your spine rather than hinging forward. Just let it release, creating one long line from your tailbone down and out the top of your head. Lift and spread your toes wide. And imagine growing literal roots from your feet down into the floor. With feet staying deeply rooted and a micro bend in your knees, slowly roll up, one vertebra at a time, coming all the way to stand. Inhale, Tarasana, mountain pose. All 4 corners of the feet are grounded. Arches of the feet slightly lift and reach your arms up overhead, spiraling your pinkies forward. Exhale, forward fold. Dive forward with a flat back. Inhale, halfway lift. Glide your palms up your shins and find lightness in this shape. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Step back to high plank, lower down halfway, drawing elbows into ribcage. Inhale, upward facing dog. Expand the front line of your body. And exhale, downward facing dog. Bring belly button to spine and send your hips up and back. This is our gentle Sun A, Surya Namaskar A. And we'll flow through this 2 more times, a little bit more quickly, connecting breath to movement and starting to build heat in the body. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, Tarasana. Reach out and up. How expansive can you be? Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hover. Exhale, chaturanga. Option always to lower to your knees and to take cobra instead of upward facing dog if that feels better in your body. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, Tarasana. Feel the ground beneath your feet. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, chaturanga, your version. When you get to downward facing dog, pause for a breath. Maybe take an open mouth exhale and cleanse, let something go. Inhale, kick your right leg high with square hips. Exhale, low lunge, step through, drawing belly button to spine as you transition. Inhale, warrior one. Step your back foot in slightly and send your toes out at about a 45-degree angle. See if you can keep your entire back foot planted and square your hips like headlights to the front of the room. Reach your arms up. Send equal energy down through both feet and feel energy also moving up into the feet from the floor. So feet and floor pressing into each other. And then use this solid foundation to find lightness in your upper body, your torso. Maybe an effervescence like bubbles rising to the top. Exhale, warrior two. Open up to the side of the room. Align your front heel with the inner arch of your back foot and press down evenly through both legs. Track your right knee over your right ankle. Send energy out each fingertip, expansive and strong. Isometrically traction your inner thighs together, finding even more stability, even more grounding. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach your right fingertips up and back. Keep the bend in your front knee and let your torso arc like a rainbow, creating space between each rib on the right side. Find joy in this movement and see if you can reach 1 inch farther. Exhale, Trikonasana, triangle pose. Straighten your front knee, shift your hips slightly back, and reach your left fingertips high. Plant your right hand down in front of your foot and open your heart up to the sky. Gaze at your left fingertips. If the floor isn't accessible to you here, it's always an option to bring a block or a book, whatever you have, under your right hand. Or you can challenge your balance and hover your fingertips off the mat. Keep the sides of your body active rather than sinking. See if you can float parallel to the mat. Good. Inhale, press firmly through the feet and rise up to stand. Send all 10 toes to face the front of the room and turn them slightly in, a little pigeon toe action. Exhale for wide-legged forward fold. Fold from the hips and with a flat back. You may need to step your feet a little wider or maybe more narrow. Everyone's body is different, so take what works for you. Keep a micro bend in the knees, and with each exhale, let the crown of your head release and fall closer to the mat. This posture is an inversion where the heart is higher from the ground than the head. You can stay here and enjoy this stretch. Or if it's in your practice, you're welcome to move into headstand or a handstand, forearm stand, maybe even crow. If you took any variation, start to make your way back to wide-legged forward fold, back down. Crawl your way back to low lunge at the top of your mat, bending into your right knee, and take chaturanga. Option for ekapada, one-legged chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, open your heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach your left heel high. Exhale, low lunge. Step through using your strong core to transition smoothly. Inhale, warrior one. Back foot steps in, toes go slightly out, and square your hips as your arms rise. Check in with the shoulders. See if you can soften them down your back, away from your ears. Can you root your feet even more? And can you get lighter in your upper body? Exhale, warrior two. Open up wide. Feel your legs light up with strength and stability. Find a steady gaze over your front fingertips and pull your inner thighs together. So strong. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach your left fingertips up and back. Really emphasize the simultaneous lift up and back rather than just back. So it's like you're reaching for a balloon string on the ceiling that's slightly behind you. Exhale, Trikonasana, triangle pose. Left knee straightens and bring your left palm to the inside of your foot as your hips go slightly back and right fingertips lift. Press through 2 feet and the left palm so they're magnetized to the earth, and let your heart open, expanding the chest as you gaze up, tipping even the left eye up to the sky. Inhale, rise with your feet like tree roots. And exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Send all 10 toes forward and in, and fold from the hips. Option again to play with any inversion you like, or maybe just stay if you feel cozy here. Notice how your perspective might change from seeing things a new way, grounding a new part of your body to the earth. Come back to your fold and make your way to low lunge at the top of your mat, bending into the left knee. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. We'll move through this Sun B flow 2 more times, connecting breath to movement. Inhale, kick your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Inhale, warrior one, root to rise. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach for the sky. Exhale, Trikonasana. Inhale, rise. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Crawl to the top of your mat, low lunge. Step back to high plank and flow. Option again for ekapada. Inhale, left leg lifts high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Expand. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, Trikonasana. Inhale, rise. And exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Rotate to the top, low lunge. Left knee bends. Exhale, chaturanga. For this last round through Sun B on both sides, how much can you connect? How much can you rise? Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, triangle. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Low lunge, top of your mat, bending into the right knee. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, low lunge, sweep through. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, triangle. Inhale, rise so strong. Exhale, fold. Crawl to low lunge, left knee bends. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, and pause for a breath. Release some heat. Tune in to any signals your body is sending you. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale, Tarasana. Grow down through the soles of your feet and rise through your fingertips. Exhale, bring your palms together at heart center. Inhale for tree pose. Bring the sole of your right foot somewhere along the inside of your left leg so it can stay low by the ankle or by the calf. Maybe you bring it all the way up to the inner thigh. But wherever you are, find a steady point to gaze, your drishti. Press the sole of your right foot into your left leg, and then press your left leg back into your right foot, feeling that energy moving in both directions. And now check in with your left foot. Can you spread the toes wider? Can you grow deeper roots? Can you feel even more grounded? Breathe here. Release your right foot down and inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips low and back as your arms lift. Exhale, eagle. Bring your right elbow under your left. Maybe work your palms all the way together to touch. If they don't, that's okay. Lift your right knee up high and take it over the left thigh. See if you can bring your right ankle to wrap around your left calf, or maybe use your right toes as a kickstand. Stay with your steady gaze. Let your hips melt. And draw your elbows up, creating a beautiful stretch through the back of your shoulders. One more breath here. Unwind and inhale, Tarasana. Exhale, bring your palms together at heart center. Inhale for tree pose, left leg lifts. Find an active connection between the sole of your left foot and your right leg. Wherever it's connected is fine, just try to avoid your knee joint. Feel each point of contact between your right foot and the earth, and then grow the crown of your head high. Release the left foot down and inhale for chair pose. Exhale, eagle. Left arm comes under the right and left leg threads over the right this time. Find your version of this shape. Steady your gaze and breathe. Compress everything together. Really squeeze your inner thighs. Squeeze your arms together as you lift your elbows and sink your hips. Last breath, sink a little deeper and unwind. Inhale, Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, iron the spine. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. It's your last one of practice. Look forward from downward facing dog and lower to your knees. And then make your way to lie flat on your back. Step your feet beneath your knees, flat on your mat, and set up for bridge pose. Press down through both feet. Lift your tailbone up and away from the mat, articulating through the spine. Draw your shoulders together underneath you and see if you can lift even higher than you think you can. And then slowly exhale, release. Roll down the length of your spine, one vertebra at a time. Take a second round of bridge, or maybe move into wheel pose. If you're taking wheel, bring your palms to frame your face, cricket your elbows up high, and then press through palms and feet to lift to the crown of the head, and then all the way up. Breathe into the entire front line of the body, finding openness, expansiveness, and drop your tailbone down toward your knees. Exhale and slowly lower all the way down from wheel or bridge. Draw your right knee into your chest. Send your left leg out long. Inhale, hug your knee in tightly. And exhale, supine twist. You might need to lift your hips and shift them a few inches over to the right as you cross your right knee over your body. Send your arms out to a wide T and take your gaze over your right fingertips. See if you can keep both shoulders connected to the earth as you twist, and just let your knee surrender to gravity. Come back to center. Draw your right knee in and then change. Send your right leg out long, left knee comes in. Inhale, squeeze, and exhale, supine twist. Left leg crosses over your body. Let yourself relax, surrender into this gentle twist. Come back to center and bring both knees into your chest. Give yourself a big, tight hug. Lift your shoulders up and away, curl into a really nice, tiny ball. And then exhale, drop, release everything, Shavasana. Let your arms and legs go out long. Take up space, spread wide. Find your comfortable resting place, taking any movement you need to feel comfy, and then settle. Close your eyes. Let your breath just be easy and intuitive. How much can you drop? How much can you let go? As if your body is made up of a million tiny grains of sand, heavy, weighted, but supported and connected. Notice all the tiny points where your skin connects to the earth and settle there. Stay here in this Shavasana until your body tells you it's ready to come out. Stay as long as you can. And know that you can return to this feeling of grounding in the body and in the mind as you move through the rest of your day. Namaste.